Well, hey everybody, welcome back to your next cast. You are about to see me start with the Rapala BX Brat. You've seen me do a video on this lure before. It is a great lure and I have a great drift. We just started out, just put in here at the ramp. We got a wonderful day ahead of us. I see a lot of fish splashing around in this place. So I'm just gonna kind of crank it, probably fish a few docks with the worm I have on. Maybe throw my single tail grub a little bit because I have that on, and I have a dark sleeper. So 4 rods on the boat today. We've got a good 5 hours of fishing we're gonna do. It's a wonderful overcast day. Temperature is perfect. Not a lot of boats on the water. I think I only saw 2 boats when I got in, and I think there's a boat putting in right now, but it's gonna be awesome today. I hope. We will see. But I'm gonna visit some places I haven't been. A lot of spots that I've done good at in the past, I just haven't visited that much. So anyway, I'm gonna keep throwing here. Hopefully we can hook into one. There's some docks right here behind me. You've seen me fish those before. I'm gonna fish these docks here in just a second with the worm. And I'm starting out with a black worm, although part of me is not very confident in that. It usually works, but usually the sun's out, and it is currently 9 o'clock, and it's still overcast, so sun's not out. I don't know if it's going to come out. It might stay overcast all day, so I don't know if that color is going to be the color to do it. Usually when it's like this, I like to throw morning dawn. And a good friend of the channel, Adam, commented one day on one of my videos a great point. He said, "Titus, have you ever took your lure and held it up to the sky to see what it looks like?" And I was like, wow, I've never done that before. But it makes sense because fish are looking up. So so it gives you a good indicator of, you know, how visible that lure might be to the fish. And so that's something I've actually started doing as well. So what? Did you see that? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I have no idea what that was. But I'm definitely gonna stay in this spot now and keep casting. See if maybe we can snag them. Got a good breeze growing. It's kind of blowing us into this cove. It's going at the right speed that I want to and everything. Oh, got one. Yep. BX Brat. BX Brat. Ooh. Got him in the boat though. Good way to start off. Good call going with the BX Brat. All right, let's get this fish back in the water. It's a good way to kick us off. I'm telling you, if you don't have this lure, it's magnetic for sure. Well, we have fished and fished and fished this area a bunch. Spent a good 30 minutes in this area, so probably stayed longer than we should have just because we saw so many blow-ups in this area. And it's a shame we only got one, but we need to keep moving. This is a spot I haven't fished in a while, but again, typically it's good. So we'll see what it can do for us today. Got him. little guy. We're not gonna horse him. We're gonna take our time and get our average up. We're gonna let him play and wait for him to come up. There we go. That way if he pops off in the boat. Come on, bud. Here we go. 2 out of 3. That was a good cast. We're blowing way too close to this thing now. Another one. Little guy. One down. Little guy, 3 out of 4. Not bad. Yep, 4 out of 5. There's a bunch of them here. 3 casts in a row. All right, feeling like my average is getting back where it needs to be. So much for going away from green pumpkin, right? That thing is working. Ate it right off the bat. So that tells you it's the color. It's green pumpkin. It needs to be green pumpkin. And that's how you do a color test. Little guys over here feeding up on all these big fish over here. All right, this black worm is not getting it done. There we go. About time. Just when I'm saying black's not doing it, black is letting me down. Get a good bite. Little guy. Little guy. All about that size. Another little guy. Pretty fish though. All right, so we are almost done with the second hour. We decided to come all the way out to the middle since there wasn't much boat traffic, but now it's starting to pick up. There's a couple of water skiers coming out, and there's a couple other boats I've seen. But anyway, we're gonna head on over to the other side. I've been throwing the crankbait, even started throwing the dark sleeper, which I'm throwing now. Haven't had any success. Been here for about 20 minutes trying to fish it. So once this boat passes, we're gonna go head over to the other side, get into a cove, and hopefully put some quality in the boat. We've had some good quantity for 2 hours of fishing. Or just about 2 hours, almost 11. So we're also fishing right in the middle of the day, which is not something I like to do often, but we've had good success in the past with it. So I'm hoping maybe we can have some success today. I just think we're gonna have to get closer to some docks and start throwing that worm. Black's worked a couple times, but I don't know if black is the deal today. Might have to go to Elder's Magic or Bama Bug. Anyway, nothing's happening here, so let's run over there. Jumper. Another little guy. Skip under this side right here. Hopefully that produces. Couldn't get that middle thing. Got him. Called it. Skip back under there. Got us one. All small guys though. I didn't want to try to grab him the right way because he was fighting out of my hand, so figured we'd let him go. Whoa. These little guys are all over the place. Little guy, real little guy. Oops. It's a pretty bass. Got some good markings on him. So go up and be a big guy. All right, now we're gonna try a new lure color, a new Yum Dinger color that I haven't tried before. It's called a California crawl pattern. I feel like it should do good, but we'll see. I know it was a bad first cast, but we got a lot of docks coming up, so we'll have a good chance to test it. I also ran out of Bama bug. That's the other reason I'm throwing it. Well, it works. That's a bite. Looks just like our friend we just caught. Looks just like him. Same colors and markings. Not the same fish though. Looks just like them. Almost got markings like a spotted bass. Check that out. Beautiful looking fish. Maybe it's a school of them hanging out right there. See if we can get one more. Well, that's encouraging for our California crawl pattern. Landing one. Gotta try to find some bigger ones. Skipping docks pays off. And this is probably one of the larger ones of the day, quite honestly. Stop, 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 stop. Okay. Understand. Okay. And there we go. Got one on the tube. That wind is killing me though. It's tough to fight that wind. Man, we stuck him in the jaw good. And we lost our worm. Decent little guy. They're all about that size. Hopefully we can get a good skip under there and end this video. That was okay. Got him. It's a nice feeling when you just throw back under that dock and pull them out of there though. Even if it's a small one. Well, we thank you for hanging out with us again. About a 3.5 hour trip. Caught some fish, caught a lot of fish, just small fish. Quantity, no quality really, but there you go. Last bass. You want to say bye, buddy? Okay. Wow, had a nice jump. Well, that's all, folks. We hope you have a good day and a good night. We will see you next time.